Mike approached us about 2 or 3 years ago and asked if I was interested in going to Bolivia. And I said, hell yeah. Well, he kept his word. We're here in Bolivia right now. Mike Akativ and the Top One Oil Company want to be the first 400-mile-an-hour motorcycle. They sent a whole crew over just to check the racetrack out. Andre, over here in Bolivia, worked for approximately 5 years trying to get the salt flats so we can come over here and do land speed racing. I didn't get to get out here on the salt flats for 3 days, but we met with various people, high up people. The final stage was we got to meet the vice president, and what a gentleman he was. And the vice president told Andre, you have our blessing, go race your racetrack.
The logistics is just very complex. Fortunately, we have all those people backing us up. The government of Bolivia, from the vice president. And along with him came Phil and Caesar from Top Oil. Without those, it will never happen. So everything is falling to its place. We have over 100 miles this way, more than 100 miles like that way.
The Bonneville Salt Flats, I've always known them as being, maybe 2 miles wide at the most, and maybe 10 miles, but you come here and it just takes your breath away to actually see. We're standing on a foot of salt, a foot thick. I've been 300 miles an hour on a 1/4 of an inch of salt.
And here we have a foot.
Oh, there is no comparison. We're looking at over a foot deep. It's as hard as a rock down there. You pull this thing out, now we're on the surface. We can put a polisher on this thing and just polish the high ends off of it and leave it set for a couple of days, and the Top One racetrack will be just like a solid piece of asphalt. So I don't even need to drive around no more. When we come back, I know what to expect. I kind of have me a couple of areas that I want to stay parallel with that mountain range. I want to stay parallel with the mountains. I can go home right now. I'm good. I'll go racing next week.